Allison Roseman, and behind me is the Brown Building, one of New York University's many academic buildings here in Greenwich Village. Before NYU acquired it, it was known as the Ash Building, and it was very popular in the garment industry as it boasted of its fireproof rooms. The Triangle Shirtwaist Factory moved into the top 3 floors and in 1911 experienced one of the deadliest industrial disasters in the history of the city. First off, what's a shirtwaist? It's basically a woman's blouse. The Triangle Shirtwaist Factory employed approximately 500 people, and most of those employees were young Italian and Jewish immigrant women simply looking to support themselves and their families. They worked long hours, 6 days a week for meager wages. In 1909, the International Ladies Garment Workers Union led a strike demanding better pay and shorter work hours. The women that decided to walk out of the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory were fired. Remember, I mentioned the building that housed the factory bragged about being fireproof? Well, late in the day, on Saturday, March 25th, 1911, a fire broke out in the factory. The fire quickly spread and many workers were not able to escape. The exits were locked, a common practice of the time to prevent theft. Some workers were able to reach the elevators, and operators bravely ran the elevators up and down until they gave out due to the heat. Many workers rushed for the fire escapes, which couldn't hold their weight and collapsed. Fire engines arrived and their ladders weren't tall enough. Trying to escape the flames, 62 people jumped or fell to their death, something New York wouldn't see again for 90 years. The fire lasted 18 minutes. 146 people died. The owners of the company were in the building when the fire broke out, but they were able to escape to the roof. Soon, they would be taken to court on charges of manslaughter, but were acquitted. Later, they were once again taken to court in a civil suit and were forced to pay $75 for each deceased employee. However, that was easily covered by the insurance payout they got for $400 for each deceased employee. However, that is not the end of this story. Workers took to the streets demanding change, and in the end, they got it. The New York legislature was presented with countless bills and in the end passed 38 to help protect workers, from things like fire safety regulations to restricting the amount of hours children could work. Those regulations quickly spread across the country as cities and states passed their own to help protect workers. My name is Allison Roseman, and thank you so much for joining me.
Though 150 women died up in them flames, owners felt and the courts agreed it wasn't them to blame. So Isaac Harris and Max Planck can go home to their wives, while $100 bills should cover each and every life.
Hey folks, y'all may have noticed I did something different with the music for this week's episode. Instead of recording a song myself, I used a song by the duo Meisner and Smith. Now, if you would like to hear the full version of their song, please visit their website, meisnerandsmith.com. And once again, thank you so much for watching and joining me on this history journey.